Hello and welcome to the Farbox 2.0 website. As promised, here is your front row tickets to exactly how we achieved what we achieved, and hopefully it'll help you when the time comes around for you to refresh your website or perhaps build a new one. What you'll see at the top, you've got our beautiful slider that's going through there, and so it's important to make sure that it's asking relevant questions and really driving people to the places that you want them to go. So that is the first thing. It's big and it's beautiful and it's going to grab people's attention. That's exactly what it's for, with a good call to action on there so people can get in touch with us for our services. The whole point of content strategy is to design your website to be client focused. So it's not just about it representing you, it's about being focused on the needs of your audience. So let's briefly look through at what we've done to achieve that. As you can see, there's our branding at the top, of course, but the very first thing that you come to after that is getting right to the point of what do we do. So there's websites, e-commerce, branding, reach extension, and if you click on any of those, it will take them through to more information about that product. So, and there is the obvious Inquire Now button. So if somebody comes to the site and they're just really interested in talking to us and getting a proposal going, they can see what they want and they can click the Inquire Now button and that'll get them in touch with us. So that's just the really first basic thing you want to do. Whatever the main task or main service you want to provide to your clients, you want them to find it very quickly. We also meet the needs of potential clients that aren't quite ready to work with us yet. They want to know more about us first. And so as you scroll down the page, there is information about what we're like to work with, as stated by our previous clients. So that will hopefully build confidence in others that are looking at the page. And then we address the question of, are we competent? Can we create products that are going to satisfy people's needs? The answer, of course, would be yes, because we are showing marked results of what we've done in the past. So there's a couple of recent featured portfolio items that are there, and with the option for people to see more if they want to. Once they've seen what our clients think of us and what sort of work we provide, if they want to work with us, we provide them an option to do that. So it's never too far away, it's never too difficult for them to find how to get in touch with us. The next thing that we have listed on our homepage is the Farblog. Now, this for us is our primary mode of communication to the world, so to speak. So every week we are providing value for people that will be interesting to them and hopefully bring them more knowledge, skill, and hopefully help them reach their goals. So we show the most recent posts there for people to see. Not only that, we feel it's important to build relationships and start conversations with people, and so we make it really easy for them to sign up for our newsletter. And so they can do that by saying, "Oh, you want our weekly tip?" And they can go straight through and they can sign up for our newsletter, which of course provides them with the latest and greatest articles every week. Now, the final thing that we have is a rather unique call to action. This is something that we've done as somewhat of an experiment, but it is, we believe it is a successful one so far. Do you like what you've seen so far? And so that encourages people to be honest about it. If they say yes, they can click on that and it will give them the option to request a consultation. But if they click no, and we'll just go back so you can see what happens when we do that, we click no, it will take them to what can we improve. So that's to get feedback from them. So if they want to go ahead with us, that's great, we're happy to talk to them. But if they don't want to go ahead with us, we'd also like to know exactly why that was. And so we've had some good positive feedback on that application, so we'll keep you informed on that one. And then we have our footer at the bottom, just giving a few links, how to get in touch, and again, another call to join up for our newsletter. You may have noticed that this is a very long page. That is quite a new design trend that's coming out more and more now. And the fact that it's long doesn't necessarily mean there's a lot to comprehend, because each part is very much spaced out and easy to digest. So it's very much horses for courses. Some websites work better with punchy pages that give detailed information about a single thing and then move on to another one. And even though we do have all the other pages, we present a really good snapshot of what we're all about on the home page. And that does work well for us, but it may not work for your business. That's something that has to be very much on an individual basis. But it's the choice that we have made and the one that we've gone with, one where our clients seem to be happy with. We would love to hear your feedback too, so you're more than welcome to post a comment on this post that you're reading right now, or you can even go onto our homepage and click no and deliver some improvement advice in there. So we would love to hear your feedback. But before I go, the last thing that we want to leave you with is a point that we want to talk about as far as how you're going to apply this to your marketing. Consider your target market. Ask yourself who they are and what they need to make a decision. Do they need to know, are they going to be more interested in your pricing? Is it something that you can have very obvious? Is it getting in touch with you? Is it learning about your services? Whatever it is that's going to be most important to your target market, that is what you need to give them in the easiest possible way and also in the most prominent place. One of the things we could have done better, which we accepted as a trade-off, is that what we do is it requires you to scroll a little bit. We considered that not much of a scroll, and it was probably worth it to have the slider at the top and to have the content going on in there. So that was something that we did choose, but it's something that wouldn't necessarily work for all businesses. So sometimes it is much better to keep things above the fold, so to speak, at the top of the page. So it's something for you to be mindful of. Well, that's enough from us this week, so I hope you've enjoyed the tour of the new site. Please click around for yourself and experience it and give us some feedback, but we hope you have a great week and we'll be back next week with another installment of the Farblog.